What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. And guys, today we're flying all the way to Los Angeles on Nigga Airlines. Stop the show. Yes, we are serving barbecue and hot sauce, nigga. Ooh, sound effect. So anyways, I'm on Media Takeout today. Stop the show. Shout out to Media Takeout. You niggas made me a lot of money in 2020. Appreciate ya. So I'm checking out Media Takeout, right? And I'm looking for some hot stories because Dima's broke ass needs something to edit. Because, you know, we're trying to buy him a new computer and shit. So he's like, "Take music! I need stories! I need computer parts!" Shout out to Dima, an editor in Russia. But anyways, Tyrese Gibson is now divorcing his wife, Samantha Gibson. And it seems like they got married 30 minutes ago, which was actually 3 years ago when he had that famous picture where he called her a black queen. And, you know, we all know how that worked out. And, you know, sisters was coming for him. And you know, Samantha is, you know, very light skinned, if you will. Okay. We would say that she's not even black. And a lot of people were saying that. And the same thing with Norma Mitchell. Now she's from the UK. And again, they're divorcing. But why? Tyrese is an excellent singer. I mean, stop the show. That nigga can sing. Like, he not like you no talent niggas of today. Tyrese got vocals. And yeah, he's from Cali like me. He's made a lot of money. He's a great actor. So he has money. He has everything that you need as a man. But why can't Tyrese keep anybody? And I'm going to tell you, Tyrese was raised by a single mom. All right. His father left for whatever reason. I don't know if the mom had anything to do with it or the dad just wasn't shit. But I want to tell you something. And this is what's happening in Black America. A lot of brothers are, you know, and shout out to brothers like LeBron who were raised by a single mom and has been with his wife. But, you know, some black men get the mentorship that they need when it comes to family structure. Now, if your dad isn't there in the house, but you have a strong grandfather, you have people in your church, it allows a black man to understand that life is difficult. And life is about making things work, okay? And businesses are like compromises you have to do. There are great times in the business. There's tough times in the business, right? And unfortunately, with a lot of black men who become successful, we don't realize that. And a lot of times with black men and black women, when things get tough in a relationship, when things get hard in the relationship, you know, this is our time to quit. And that is because we don't know how to try to work things out to save our families. It's easy to get married, but it's very hard to stay together. And when you come from broken families, all you know is how to break families up. And you know what? One thing that my dad told me while I was a little boy coming up, he said, you know, I have kids, you know, from other women that I was not in their life. He said, but you kids, I'm going to stay in I'm not going to quit. And that taught me something. And I thank God that my father was like he is, because when it comes to dealing in the black community, and I understand that, you know, marriages in today's world are hard to get married and you can lose a lot of money. But if you decide that you're going to get married, make it work. All right. Because I'm going to say this. Our kids don't deserve co-parenting. Our kids don't deserve single moms, single dads. That doesn't help our people. And then when you wonder why these kids end up the way they do, is because the parent can't stick together. I know my grandmother and my grandfather, you know, at certain points hated each other. Especially towards the end of my grandfather's life. My grandma was, I hate to say it, it's almost like she was glad he died. Oh, hell no. But I never heard them bicker and fight and argue. They had enough sense. If they had problems, they would do it behind the scenes. They kept our family together. They kept the infrastructure. When my dad was out there on crack cocaine, it was my grandmother and my grandfather that stepped to the plate. They showed me what it's like to stick with the family. You stick with your family. You don't quit. When things get hard, that's when you're supposed to, you know, try to work it out. Now, outside of, you know, something like, you know, you caught her in bed with somebody else, that's different. But if it's just other things and money is the issue that you've already solved, then we got to look at, why are you picking the kind of woman that you're picking? And that's another thing that too, as black men, that we have to look at. As brothers, we are so busy looking at how good a woman looks, how fine a woman is, and I can understand that. Beauty is very important, right? I get it. But at what point do we look for a woman that we have something in common with long term? Because the beauty and the looks go away. You're going to be hitting it all the time. That's going to go away. But at what point do we say we have the same values? We have the same goals that we want to achieve long term. There are things that together we want to do. We don't even look at those things. All we looking at the fact is that she looks good. Now, I'm not saying that's the case with him, but obviously you can tell that from the, you know, that definitely played a part in his selection. And then you come back and you find out that, you know, I don't have anything in common with this person. I don't have anything in common with this person at all. Nothing. Then when the pandemic comes, and, you know, and I hate to say this, but we know this about the athletes. Shout out to brothers like, you know, Jada Black, who pointed this out, with Kevin Garnett and Scottie Pippen. You know, once the career is over and there's not a lot of work to do and you have to stay home with this person, now you're realizing that, wow, I don't have anything in common with them. You know, when you're out working and, you know, you're out doing things and stuff, you know, but now, you know, the you know, things are not this and that. It's all bad. Now you can't get along with him. You know? So that's what we're talking about now. Okay? That is what we're talking about now. And I hope the brother can get it together, because one thing I'm going to say, if he got divorced one time, cool, you can blame, you know, society, you can blame feminism, but this is his second time doing it, and he's 40, and he married when he was 39. At 39, you should be somewhat of a mature man. You should have life sort of figured out by now. I can't blame sisters for this. I can only blame him, because it's two different times, two different women. You're divorced. You have 2 kids, 2 different women, and that's your problem. That's not their problem, it's your problem. So we need to put that at the door. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first comment pinned to the top. Check out the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.